Amen, somebody. Yeah. I am here today to rejoice my testimony. The Lord has been so good to me. He makes me the light that refuses to dim. So looking back to where I am from, to where I am now, I feel blessed.
He was called Imole, meaning light. To millions of young Nigerians, he was more than a musician. He was the voice of the streets, a rising star whose sounds captured the joys, struggles, and hopes of a generation. With his blend of Afrobeats, street hops, and raw lyricism, Mohbad's music moved from local neighborhoods to global playlists.
I know there is a day, all my pains will go away. So when I party away.
Yet, behind the rhythm and fame was a story of resilience, hardship, and untimely loss. It has now been 2 years since his death in September 2023.
Justice for Mohbad! Justice for Imole! Justice for Mohbad! Justice for Imole!
And still, his presence lingers through his songs, his fans, and the legacy he left.
Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gists. Oh, I still find my peace, Imole. Oh.
Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba was born on June 8, 1996 in Ketu, Lagos State, Nigeria. He came from a modest Yoruba family where values of hard work and perseverance were taught early. Growing up in the bustling streets of Lagos meant being surrounded by sound Fuji music playing from shops, Afro-pop blasting from radios, and hip-hop beats peeling from street corners. Life in Ketu was not always easy. Like many children in Lagos, Mohbad grew up seeing the harsh realities of survival. But in the middle of it all, he found joy in music. It became his escape and his expression, a way to turn the chaos of the city into poetry.
If I did play football, I go bench Messi, bench Neymar, bench Ronaldo.
Mohbad attended local schools in Lagos. While his academic journey was modest, his creative spark stood out.
I'm still getting my mullah.
Friends often recalled how he would freestyle during breaks, turning everyday struggles into witty rhymes. He carried a notebook, scribbling down lyrics and ideas, planting the seeds of what would later become his career.
Daddy just they pray for me, make it better for me. Me I no go school, only thing I fit do is to be a Jew. This kind of life will die on me.
His early influences came from Nigerian street pop stars and international rappers who taught him that music could be both entertainment and storytelling. With headphones on, he imagined a life far bigger than the streets he walked every day.
Ask about me, not to let me born on me. Omolarun kò lè sún mi, seke bula. I'm still getting my mullah, dollar pẹ̀lú naira. Ikú tó pààyà tíṣà, ó lè pa àwọn onígbà kí ló ń fò lókè.
His career began like many in his generation on the internet. Mohbad recorded short freestyles and shared them on social media, where his raw energy quickly caught attention. By 2019, his talent opened doors where he signed with Malians Records, led by Naira Marley.
Imole, Mohbad, now the come for me, I am not a womanizer. I am now with Malians.
This was his big break. With Malians Records, Mohbad's voice exploded onto the Nigerian music scene. His hit single KPK, Kopoke, produced with Rexy, became an anthem nationwide, especially among the youth. Songs like Feel Good and Overhype cemented him as one of the most promising acts in Afrobeat.
Enemy, Mohbad, you didn't follow me. I just come with me, even if not that minutes. Maybe I'm a
But fame came with challenges. His relationship with Malians Records eventually soared, leading to public disputes. By 2022, Mohbad took the bold step of leaving the label, determined to walk his path independently.
She bad your Malians ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa kọ́ndà mi, wọ́n parọ́, wọ́n tún fẹ́ bọ́dà mi, Ilerioluwa cover mi, wọ́n pe dádì mi, wọ́n threaten mọ́mí mi, they won't take the peace in me, wọ́n fẹ́ mọ lọ́rùn mi.
Beyond the stage, Mohbad was a deeply private person. He was soft-spoken, humble, and known for his loyalty to friends and family. He found love and welcomed the son, a role he cherished dearly. Fatherhood gave him fresh perspective and renewed motivation to succeed. For those who knew him closely, Mohbad was not the flashy celebrity the world saw him on stage. He was a grounded young man who believed in love, respect, and creating a better future for his family. Like many artists, Mohbad's journey was not free of battles. His fallouts with his record label exposed him to pressures and conflicts that weighed heavily on his spirit.
All these, what do they call them? People that do shows?
Show promoters.
Show promoters, yeah. They didn't want to pick me for shows because, should I tell you?
Yes.
Because I left the label, and if they want to reach out to me, they still go back to the label, and the label keeps saying that boy is not really okay, like he's going through a lot, and the ship won't believe that.
He also spoke openly through music and occasional posts about feelings of betrayal, depression, and the toil of fame.
She bad your Malians ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa kọ́ndà mi, wọ́n parọ́, wọ́n tún fẹ́ bọ́dà mi, Ilerioluwa cover mi, wọ́n pe dádì mi, wọ́n threaten mọ́mí mi, they won't take the peace in me, wọ́n fẹ́ mọ lọ́rùn mi.
Even in songs that made people dance, listeners could hear a hint of pain in his lyrics. Behind the melodies was a young man struggling with the weight of expectations, industry politics, and personal challenges that the world could not see.
1, 2, 3, oh my fault. And Eloyi lo ma so. And it be more lo ma po. Lamba to do one ileko. Àwọn gbọ́ kankan, ojú wa fọ́bọ̀ àrí nkankan. Passion Naija, passion in London. A tún lẹ́nu pọ̀npọ̀npọ̀n.
In the last years of his life, Mohbad focused on independence. He released singles that connected deeply with fans, songs that revealed not just his artistry, but also his resilience.
Modernization, chicken for money pressure, street orientation. Modernization, for money pressure.
Audiences admired his courage to stand alone, proof that an artist could thrive even outside the backing of powerful labels.
Niggas sharp bro. Oh my niggas sharp bro. Cover face like Nagbaja.
Though his career was short, it was intense. Every performance, every lyrics carried his urgency of a man who knew time was precious. Fans described his later music as both celebratory and haunting, as though he was pouring every last emotions into his art.
But really appreciation show for me. Me, I don't even know if people love me like this. Now show me love, I'm going to show you love too. Blessings, my dear. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
On September 12, 2023, tragedy struck. Mohbad passed away suddenly at just 27 years old. The cause of his death stirred widespread grief, speculation, and public outcry. Vigils were held across Nigeria with fans lighting candles and chanting his song in mourning.
I want to hear your voice now. What did I want to you? They want to hear my They want to turn your future.
News outlets carried the story for weeks, while social media erupted with tributes, questions, and calls for justice. His death did not just silence a promising voice. It shook an entire industry and left a nation demanding answers.
Let it up. What's the deal when we did when I met you? I say we're coding and I love you. We like same things, we share same dreams. You go for the smoke cigar when I switch beds. I do have you. 2020 or junior, you. That same year, met Imole.
2 years later, Mohbad's name rings alive. His music continues to echo through clubs, homes, and street corners. Murals painted in his honor stand in cities, and his son carries his name forward. To fans, Mohbad represents more than entertainment. He represented resilience, the ability to rise from humble beginnings, to fight against odds, and to shine light in dark places. The lesson of his life is clear. Talent can come from anywhere. Struggles are often hidden behind smiles, and even in death, a voice can continue to inspire. Mohbad was Imole, the light, and though the flame went out too soon, the glow remains forever in his music, his legacy, and the hearts of those who loved him. Conclusion: the story of Mohbad is a story of dreams.
Me call jam, you want shit jam. Me not dollar, you want shit snap.
Struggles.
No daddy money here. We send money to daddy here.
Triumph and legacy.
Chicken in your lady here. Any coffee we gon' smile more.
it teaches us to value artists not just for their music, but for their humanity. It reminds us that greatness can come from the humblest beginnings, and even when life ends, true light never fades.
Modernization, chicken from one pressure, street orientation. Modernization, from one.